What's up, everybody? Welcome to race number 3 of Season 1 of the LNE Cup Series. We are here for the second part of our doubleheader at Rockingham. And now we're going to go to Luke for our starting lineups.
We don't have time for the entire field. Once again, we are at Rockingham. Kevin Harvick, William Byron making your front row. Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano, Clint Boyer, Chase Elliott, Kyle Busch, Ryan Blaney, Jimmy Johnson, Eric Jones, and Brad Keselowski.
Thank you, Luke. All right, the pace car is about to peel off, and we are going to be going green for our second 40-lap race here at Rockingham. All right, starter has the green flag in his hand, and we are green at Rockingham. Kevin Harvick gets a huge jump. Now, he had a great car in the last race, but had some mechanical problems early on. We'll see if he can rebound today. Ooh, close off. Oh, someone's in the wall in the back. Someone in the back got into the wall. I saw it. It was the 21 car, I do believe.
They are 3 wide up at the front. Caution is out. 41 in the wall. Big crash.
And the big one happens going through the tri-oval. 48, 88. Possibly others were involved.
So there are 2 incidents, one under caution and one during green. This first one pertained to Corey LaJoie, as you can tell. He is 3 wide, right here. 21's in the wall, and just congested. Ooh, hard hits for the 43 and the 32.
Very hard hits for that 32 car. And Bubba Wallace is also really hard. So let's look at exactly what happened to the 32 here. Does he bounce off the 97, or does he just cut across Wallace?
Well, see, the 21's in the wall, and then I think right there, he comes up, but the 43 just comes way up the track.
The 43? Let's go on. We have the cash up on board today because we had it in the last stage of the doubleheader. Let's watch that Bubba Wallace onboard camera here.
See, the 32, he's on the white line. He just comes way up the track, clips him, takes himself in.
I really don't know what Bubba was doing there. That I know it couldn't be intentional, but that just looked stupid.
To put it that way, yeah. I mean, he's on the white line right here. 21's in the wall. Let's see if we can go. Let's see if we can go here. He doesn't make the corner in time.
No. And he ends up taking LaJoie out of this race and likely going to take himself out of the race. Wow, that was a really unfortunate
Did anything else
crash.
cause you can watch the 32 there. Just the 43 just doesn't even attempt to. I mean, the 38's way up. I guess he's doing the same thing. He makes contact with the 13 there, but just right there. Ooh.
Ooh. Huge hit to that inside wall, and that is not safe for barrier. That is our first wreck of the season, and then let's look at the other spin with the 88 car. See what happens here. He's following Keselowski through.
Oh, 22 into the wall.
They crashed in front of him.
Alright, looked like the 22 had someone to start it. Let's see what happened.
The 22 just gets too high, crashes, hits the 48 and the 9.
I believe the 22 is... Oh, yeah, 22's got the damage of it.
Yeah, but the 9's probably going to be near done. He took a huge hit here.
Let's go on board Hooter Spirit car. 22 into the wall. Oh.
Nowhere to go for Chase. Nowhere to go for that 48 car either. Man, that takes 3 Team Hendrick cars, not out of this race, but it's going to take them out of contention.
Let's see if we can get a bigger picture here of maybe the 48's field of view. See right at 22. Yeah, I mean, 48 hooks the 88 there. Not on purpose, of course. But
no, the 48 got hit by the 9, and then that was just all it wrote.
I think the 48 should be pretty...
He's going to have some right front and left front damage, though.
He should be pretty clean off, though. I mean, it shouldn't be as bad as some of the other guys. He's kind of lucky there.
No, but it is. He might pit. It's probably going to hinder him. As we go back to live action.
Green flag. Perfect timing.
Yep, the green flag is out. William Byron is your leader. Kevin Harvick running second.
Our first
They go 3 wide off the start there. The 12 car runs a little bit high,
Did they not learn?
barely misses that outside safer barrier.
Did they not learn anything?
No, they're being
Ooh.
way over aggressive this race.
Caution's out.
Man, cautions breed cautions.
We'll
Go check the replay and see what the reason was.
Alright, right here is the crash. 00. Oh, 7 gets loose off the corner and just loses it in front of the field. Ooh, clips the 9. 9's out of this race for sure at this point.
Man, it looks like he just lost it.
Did he get hit by the 7? Because that'd be 2 races in a row. The 7's not been too kind to people. Let's see.
00 bumps the 7.
I mean,
Then the 7 just gets loose.
the 7. He just starts drifting up the track right here and just never makes the. I don't really know. He comes up here to the track, hits Gates in the corner, comes down. Does a good job of keeping it off the wall until he gets hit again.
Yeah, the 7's gonna be alright, just gonna have some damage.
9 car caught up in another wreck today.
And he's already missing his hood. This is just gonna make it worse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nowhere for Chase to go. He slows down. He doesn't hit him that hard, but it could be enough to make this a terminal into the race for Chase.
Alright, the 24 car way up in front of this field here.
He might be coming down pit road. No, I guess he's just pacing closer to the pace car. I don't really know what's up with that 24.
We saw Harvick, person who's in second, do the same thing early in the race. 24 is coming to pit road. Pace lights are still on. Pit road is open.
The 24 car, your leader, is coming down pit road. This is a really weird strategy call, unless he has some sort of issue. Man, this could be disastrous for that 24 team.
He may not lose a lap.
No, he won't under caution.
There's a 24 on service there. Oh, what's he doing here?
2003 rules, he's not allowed to go until that guy with the stop sign says flips it to green.
Alright, well, the 24...
He's got to wait until the whole field passes.
24 shows tires there. We saw the 4 car with fresh tires dominate. Well, not position-wise, but he still did really good. Maybe 24 on the lead lap can... He was already in the lead, though, so I don't know.
I don't know. It might work out for him. I'm guessing that he felt like a loose wheel or something. But the green flag is out. Here we go, fresh on the restart. Will they be able to make green flag laps, or will the caution come back out again? Seems like this has been a crash-filled race so far. Seems like running in the gray, there's just no grip. And they're sliding up into the wall. Look like the 19 just clipped the wall there. They need to be careful running in that gray area. That is where mistakes have happened.
Caution is out.
Man, the cautions are just bleeding cautions. The 48 saves it.
We'll see if it was something to do with the back of the field again, as you see...
Big smoke there. Looks like there was definitely a crash.
Alright, here you see the 9, 43, both caught up in incidents prior to this. 43 goes low.
Hopefully he doesn't take out that 32 again.
Oh,
he does just that. Good Lord, Wallace.
Is there something between the 32 and the 43 that we are mistaken?
Because he just squeezed him into the wall. The 32 clipped the wall a little bit on his own because he ran up there in that gray area. But then here comes Wallace to body slam. Man. Could be some tension, bad blood between those two.
Let's check the 9 on board, because that is now 2 pretty much laps in a row that the 43 has done this. He's holding his low. I don't know if he's just height through exit, but
Boom! I mean, just a body slam.
9
Oh,
doesn't.
there was some smoke up ahead from a separate crash, too. The 42 car looks like got spun around.
Maybe that influenced the 43 to start repairing and maybe caused the crash.
I don't know. See what happened to Kenseth here.
We've had no cautions up to this race, but all the cautions are happening now. Ooh, sliding off the... Oh! Oh!
Ooh, that's going to be the end of the 42's day for sure.
Looked like he got loose off the... Oh, the 23. Do you see that save?
Now watch the 48 cars. After the caution was thrown, as he's coming to the line, he got really loose.
First, I do want to see the 88 on board because
Was there contact? I think there was.
Because, I mean, the 42's loose off the corner.
Yes.
Like they all been today. See, he gets
as soon
loose.
as they hit that gray, they get really slidey.
Ooh.
I don't really blame Bowman for that. I mean, the 42 just lost it in front of him, and Bowman kind of had nowhere to go.
Now let's go check Jimmy right here. He gets... Something happens to him. He goes high, hits the 20, yeah.
He's able to complete the save, though, so just a big moment for him. Shouldn't be too much damage.
Definitely some interesting stuff happening today.
Oh, yeah. Man, these guys, they're touching that gray, and I don't know what the difference is. Maybe a difference in rubber, but there is...
Well, if you have noticed...
Man, there was like no crashes yesterday, and today it's just a wreck.
42 car, as he is the first car lap down, will line up next to the 42.
Yes, there is no lucky dog back in 2003, so the 42's just going to start on the inside of row number 1. Now, this could actually be a bad thing because he's got damage, big damage from hitting that inside wall, so he's really going to stack up the rest of this field.
Don't know how he's able to continue. Maybe he's waiting on the 88.
We've definitely seen driver tensions high so far, so I could see something like that, and we are going to be coming to green right here. Pace car's off.
Green this time.
And
green flag.
Green flag. Oh, yeah, the 42's getting a really bad start. He is really slow. I do not know why he's still on the racetrack.
Oh. Oh, no.
Oh, this could cause problems.
Oh, no. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. They make it through, though. Oh, this is still not over.
No, that is still a problem area.
Oh, these two car into the wall. Oh, 48
hit
got
the wall pretty hard there. Looked like he just got up into that gray. These drivers need to start slowing their speed down coming out of those exits if they're going to keep getting into that outside wall.
The 48 almost hooked the 20.
Man, that's the second time today those two have had problems.
Tensions are at an all-time high, it seems.
Oh, the 42's up in that gray. I don't see how he keeps this one off the wall.
41 in the wall. A car sliding into pit road.
Oh, crash, coming out of 4.
They keep it going, I think.
They kept it going, but look at the 13 car. You'll see some bad damage.
Happened to pertain to the 95 car. 95 sliding around. These cars, man, it's the daylight.
They are so aggressive today.
And they're just sliding off these corners.
They stay green, but they look like they have been through a demolition derby. They're just bouncing off each other.
Into the wall. I don't think...
Man, these cars are just overly aggressive today.
I don't think anyone's going to have a right side left after this race. It seems like every turn, someone's... See, right there, Fincham. He's running the high lane. He somehow gets through.
Is way out in front, leading Joey Logano, Kyle Busch, Ryan Blaney, Jimmy Johnson, and what looks like Clint Boyer. Brad Keselowski's way up in the gray. Ooh, man, I hate it when those drivers get so far up in the gray. Because that's where you see mistakes and drivers in the wall. Man, look at the right sides of these cars, Luke.
Just this racetrack has not been... Oh, 2-inch car into the wall.
As we say that, Keselowski gets up into that gray and into the outside wall.
Keselowski won the race last time around here.
And I don't think it's going to be the same result here today. unless he can get maybe a couple more cautions and get that 2-car dialed in.
Now you're starting. Caution's out.
The caution is out? Yes.
I was just about to say that we've
Ooh, I
had.
see smoke up ahead of the leaders.
2-car into the wall. I was just about to say we were having our longest green flag stint. And
I think that 2-car is probably going to come down pit road. I think he has tore the right side almost off of that car.
let's go check the caution. Alright, here it is. Earnhardt. 39 in the wall. Oh, yep.
Ooh, Chad Fincham gets into the outside wall a ton, causing a 3-car crash. Thankfully, it stayed at 3 cars.
Let's go on board with Fincham. See exactly. Well, actually, let's just watch Fincham here.
Yeah, we don't have an onboard camera for Chad, but he gets into that outside wall and then he just darts to the bottom.
Taking out the 33.
And the 00. Now, those 2 cars should be okay, the 33 and 00.
Look at how beat up that car is.
Oh, yeah. It's been in the wall, been hit in the side. It has just been a demolition derby type of race today. The only clean cars are the ones up front.
Alright, you got the 3 lap cars. They're low. That would be of the 42 of Larson, Reddick, and LaJoy, both in incidents today. Pace car is in.
I haven't really seen the 8 in an incident today. He might have had a little bit of mechanical trouble, but anyway, these cars are going to be tough to pass since they're going to be on that preferred line. Here we go. Kevin Harvick again gets a good jump. Ooh, 3 wide with cars in the gray. This might not work.
2 car in the wall. 2 car gets stuck by the 19.
The 2-car definitely. Did he save it? Yes, he did. What a save by Keselowski.
If we get a chance.
If we get another caution, we will take a look at that. But for now, we stay live.
Oh, 3 car in the wall. 3 cars wrecked. Big wreck.
3 car. Oh, this is a big one. This is a Rockingham big one.
Oh,
The 3. Yeah.
Multi-car crash.
That's a huge melee on the front stretch. Wow, we're going to have a lot to clean up, and we'll get to you with a replay.
Alright, here's the wreck. See, 3 car into the wall, comes back to 21. 17 got a big piece of it. 41, oh, melee, just trying to avoid it.
Oh, yeah. There's not that many big hits in this wreck, which is good, but it looked like when the 95 got turned, there was some more contact behind him.
Let's see it's just a general camera of this.
Oh, yeah, 3 into the 21, into the 17.
41.
Hits the 41, 95 spins. Yeah. Man, just a bunch of... There's probably 6 cars in that crash, which is a lot for Rockingham.
Just people had nowhere to go during it, and, I mean, same thing as Bristol. I mean, like, if a crash happens, not too many people's going to have the option.
I really think that these cars were set up for the day race, and this one being a little bit farther in the evening, there's just not as much grip out there, and it is causing a wreck fest.
That could be it, because everyone's thinking they have the same amount of grip, but they just don't.
You would think they would have learned by now, and I mean, they're getting longer green flag runs in, it's just, they cannot sustain it.
Alright, here's the wreck involving the 2 car and the 19. 2 car just gets high, in the wall, comes back down, 19's there. Ooh!
What a save by Keselowski not eating up that inside wall, but look at the left rear damage from his contact with Truex.
Alright, we're going to have barely 8 laps to go when we go green here. Been a quick race.
Kevin Harvick is still your leader as we come out of turn number 4 to get the green flag. Green flag!
4 car.
Kevin Harvick to a good jump.
4 cars is the only clean car in the field, I think.
The 12, 11, and 18 are pretty clean as well, but who knows if that's going to last. So we go down into turn number 1. Seems like cars were pretty clean, which is what you want to see. On board with the 18 M&M's car here. Jimmy Johnson looking down to the inside.
Oh!
The 2 got into the 48 just turned the 18.
Oh!
Ooh. What an onboard. Did Johnson hook him?
Let's go figure that out.
We are under caution, and it's a huge pile. The 20 car's done. Multiple cars out of this race.
All right, here it is. 18 run the high lane. 48 right there.
40 just gets into him coming out of the corner. And the 18 spins. He saves it, but then gets popped by the 20, setting off a huge chain of events.
Everyone trying to avoid the wreck just ends up.
The wreck fest at the Rock continues, man. That is just, wow. It's mind-boggling to see a caution-free race followed up by a race that has, I say, like 6 cautions. The 20, there's nowhere to go. And then some of the back markers do get involved in this.
Now, how much do you think that the 48's Camaro front end helped him turn that car around? Because that front end, as we've talked about, gets in the back of that front end right here. So we get to his quarter, is right there.
Oh, yeah. Again, there's no way to know if this is intentional, if they had something going on early in the race, or if Johnson literally just misjudged that. But a little bit of contact, and then the 18 just goes off of the bumper.
All right, here's on board Bubba Wallace.
You see the smoke up ahead of him, and everybody's checking up. See, Wallace is checked up, but then just cars spinning out of control. Ooh! That is definitely how Wallace got. But you could see from that wall of smoke, there was not really much place for Wallace to go. I do believe he retired from this race.
About time he did. He's been in every crash, pretty much.
Just about. Dude, this race is going to have such a huge shakeup in the points. All of these cars being crashed.
Let's look right here at the cars who are in the top 10. You got Harvick, who's clean. Logano, right hand. I think Blaney might be clean. Got Hamlin, he's decent. Reddick's been in a couple, I think.
Reddick's in 23rd. He's a lap down.
Boyer, he's in 5th. He might not have any damage.
He's clean.
Then Johnson, who's been in every wreck today, pretty much. 32's, he's
got the good end of him.
Oh, yeah. Keselowski's been in the wall multiple times today. 19 has been in a couple.
The wall.
88. See, we'll go down the rows here, and you can just see.
The 38's pretty clean.
We'll just go down the line here. You see the side damage.
You see some cars that are pretty well clean, but there's a lot of cars that are very, very torn up. We're going to have a overtime restart pretty much. Well, it's not overtime, but it's only going to be 2 to go at the line if they go this time, and I think they will. So, if there's a caution after this, it's going to end the race.
Pace car coming in. 4 car to lead us to green.
Kevin Harvick, who's led most of this race, is about to take the green flag for the final restart. Kevin Harvick leads him going into turn number 1. Joey Logano right behind with Ryan Blaney hovering in 3rd. They're 3 wide behind him.
People, have you not learned a thing?
Can they keep it off of the wall? They can, at least in the front. Here we go, going into turn number 3. Kevin Harvick holds a lead, but not by much over Joey Logano. Tyler Reddick looks way too high here. This cannot work.
42
Everybody's
into the
trying
wall.
to get every position. Can we stay green?
Can the 22 do anything?
22's going to try to make a move. Kevin Harvick still your leader. Ryan Blaney's trying to look from 3rd. That damage on Logano is really keeping him from doing much to Kevin Harvick.
White flag.
Here we come to the white flag. White flag's in the air for Kevin Harvick. He's got one more time around at Rockingham. Can he finish this race?
Last thing he wants to do is get in the wall.
Jimmy Johnson makes a pass back there for P4 over Hamlin. All Harvick has to do is one more clean corner, and he will be your victor. Here we come to the checkered flag. Kevin Harvick will go from a mechanical problem in the first one to win the second of the doubleheader here at Rockingham in a crash-filled race. Second will be Joey Logano, third Ryan Blaney, fourth Jimmy Johnson, fifth Denny Hamlin, and sixth Alex Bowman.
Got Almirola, Custer, Busch in the 9, 14. Crash-filled race here at Rockingham. Alright, here's the point standings after the crash-filled Rockingham race. Logano takes the points lead. And then
Yes, he does. Now, these point standings are semi-unofficial because of the mixed-up Daytona race, but it's clear to say that Joey Logano has had 2 legit top 5, so he should be up there. We look at some notables of Kyle Busch, Daytona winner. Denny Hamlin's up there with some good finishes. Brad Keselowski, Ryan Blaney, Custer, Bowman. Jimmy Johnson still hanging tough in 8th. I'm trying to see any surprisers up here.
You got Ryan Newman in 12th.
Yes, and you see David Reagan in 20th. He's having a pretty good year.
You see Matt Damon in 15th, Chase Elliott all the way back to 16th. Harvick, who just won, 18th.
And Harvick led 32 of those 40 laps in that race. So he did a good job there. And he was able to keep his car clean. Let's go look at some of those DNFs though. Some of those are from this race. You ease on down and you see Joey Gase, who DNF'd, Fincham, Bell, Ty Dillon. Man, a lot of good cars were tore up and a bunch of huge hits to the point standings for many of these guys. Well, thank you guys so much for watching race number 3, which was a crash-filled race. Next race is going to be Atlanta, and hopefully it will be a little bit calmer, and we will see you guys there.